be white.
Going
And
live.
then when I take the tape off here, the dashboard will all be white as well, like too. So it'll match the red and white scheme of the truck, you know. Hopefully the seats came out right because the center of the seats meant to be white. So
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve O.D. from the 313 coming at you on another Friday night hangout. We have Green Frog RC in the house.
Hey guys.
Dicky's RC's in the house.
Hey everybody.
AM's RC's in the house.
Hey everybody.
And Sean's RC Adventure.
hey, what's up, everyone?
We find this so I can put the. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve There we O.D. go. from
Sorry about that, Steve.
the. No, that was me.
Brandon Tillman, what's up?
The video. Yeah, Brandon, what's going on, buddy?
Yay! I got the first thumbs up today for a change. Yay!
Oh shit.
RC McMaster, what's up? Dust Storm, RC Seekers, what's up?
No, get this chat.
RC Unix Tuesday, what's up?
There we go.
Swampers.
There we go. Let's see it. Roadside RC, Kevin Gibbs.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Billy and Jay?
RC Master, all you guys. Thanks for stopping in tonight, hanging out with us. Sean, you want to show me that now? Because I didn't get to see it.
Oh, the one I'm working on?
Yeah.
The hard body Bronco? Yeah.
Hold on, let me spotlight it.
Nice. Yeah, so that's I'm just doing the interiors now, but what's nice about it, it's an actual hard body. So
Yeah.
instead of them Lexans. But I like how detailed in behind the grill is. You have the actual radiator
Oh yeah.
and everything like too, so it's cool.
Awesome.
And just cutting out all the windows at the minute. So there's all the windows. The interior is here. I have to start stripping all the stuff off the interior, put that in too. So
Nice. Looking good, looking good.
yeah. Hey, Net Cruiser, what's up?
Hey, John. I don't have your email, John, because I was going to email. I guess I can email you on Facebook real quick. Messenger. Let me find you. In case you want to come in. All right, John, I sent it to you on Facebook in case you want to join. It's up to you. So how you guys all been doing? Are you good? Being good in this quarantine? Are you going crazy yet? Or
I'm about 24 hours away from going, here's Johnny.
John shaking his head. What's going on with you, buddy?
I was out being bad.
Oh, were you running some trucks? Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what the body used to look like, and yeah, this is what it kind of looks like now.
Oh.
Better road rash. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
I just spotlighted you and you put it down. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You got a little purdy dance in it, little happy mistake.
Oh yeah.
Little extra character now.
Yeah, that's it. Gives it character.
Yeah, that's what I figure. What should go straight?
Nice. What was that body on, the Slash?
Yeah, that's the Slash drag car.
Oh, okay, your drag car.
Oh yeah, it goes straight.
And then it tumbled.
Oh, it was tumbling. Now it goes straight.
Nice.
Spent all afternoon. It was like, all right, another guy that I know. We stood on opposite ends of the table, sort of. And he tinkered on his, I tinkered on mine, and then we swapped controllers and had him see what he thought.
Yeah.
And just waxed it right out, straightened it right out.
Nice.
Awesome.
Always need to ask. You both need an emoji to represent each of you.
Yeah, because he was wondering if it was just Billy tonight or Jay, but it's
Oh.
both of them. There, Billy and Jay are both there. So.
Yeah, I seen their.
Hey, barbecue. So it's barbecue's birthday. So happy birthday, barbecue.
Oh, happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, barbecue.
If Frank shows up, he'll probably sing to you, but I don't sing.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll wish you a happy birthday though.
Yeah. Definitely not
nobody-
getting the singing though.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
RC Propaganda, what's up, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon.
Bobby says, yeah, doing good, but finally ordered another pinion for my slash because the ones I did order were small. Oh, maybe you got the 3 millimeters and need a 5? Or maybe tooth-wise.
Yeah, what is Cavs? Is Sasna or any of us putting a video in for Cavs challenge? What's Cavs challenge?
Kev, where he called out a few channels. That was one of the channels he called out for doing the 2-minute Monster Jam thing.
Solid Axle Monster Jam thing. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the monster truck ones. I would do one, but I don't have a monster truck, so.
Yeah, but he said do it in whatever straight axle.
So, both ends.
Because entering a monster truck challenge without a monster truck though seems a bit not realistic.
Yeah,
I know, but I was just saying you could do it. You could do it with a crawler, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Steve-O's got a few of them behind him there. Maybe I'll take a drive to Detroit and do a few of Steve-O's.
Yeah, you got to put the one kit together and then the other one. And I just stripped out the transmission, everything, got a bunch of upgrades that I haven't put on it yet. So that was, but I do got the ground pounder that I could have used.
Yeah. Where's your mic at, Steve-O?
Yeah, it sounds like it might be slipping again.
Yeah, because it seems low.
I don't have it plugged in.
Ah.
Plugged in.
Going off the one on the computer.
Yeah, I was gonna take off and get in the bed and then. Is that better? See, I got alarm going off right now.
You must have something pinched.
Yeah.
Oh, so RCU next Tuesday. Oh, so that's what the Dave video was today. I was wondering why you put him making Dave look like a monster truck. You put like a Jeep body on him today or something. I was wondering why that was. Yeah, RC next Tuesday or not RC McMaster. I'm sure I could do it. I have enough stuff lying around where I'm sure I could make a monster truck crawler, but
Breaking silence in the house. What's going on?
Jake just joined in. Hey, Jake.
What's going on?
Jake.
Hummer.
Yeah,
I just
that's
saw
what
the thumbnail. I hadn't had a chance to watch the video yet.
Yeah, they had a Hummer with like Duratrax.
that's what I was, yeah, the Hummer 2, the red one. Yeah.
Like 2.8 tires on it.
Only one Hummer I'm interested in. It's not that one.
Hey, it's gonna be like a baby boomer time right now. Everybody,
I know, yeah.
What they're wanting. Gotta do something.
Next year there'll be more babies born than enough, and they'll all be called Corona.
Probably want to be born at home too.
Yeah. Hey, Trail Critter, what's up?
Not much. How's it going, Sean?
Is everybody ranching on tonight?
I got a SCX-10 2 to build.
Sweet.
What about the third?
My hobby store was sold out. I missed it.
So you sold for a 2?
I went for a 2, and I'll get a 3 later.
Right on.
I have a 2 under my desk. I have a 2 under my desk to build yet as well. I want to just finish this Bronco first,
Yeah.
and then I'll do the 2. I'm not even gonna bother getting the 3 like at all. I have a few of the 2s. something scale is the next thing I'm doing. Like,
Yeah, Sean, you got all these projects and you want to come take my projects from me. You got a lot to do.
oh yeah, but they'll be done soon enough. Like, they'll be done soon enough. I'll come and take that. Truck to do for you, Steve.
Oh, my big rig.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's the one.
I've been daydreaming about how I want to make that thing look and everything.
I want to see it with them big pipes and all them big stacks you got for it. I wanna
Yeah.
see them on it. So,
Should be cool, man.
yeah.
Godzilla in the house.
No, Drifto, it's too early for Drifto yet, Richie. Or Richie, Billy, and Jay. You get him probably after 10:30, quarter to 11. You get Richie.
When everybody's starting to fall asleep, he comes in.
The
I heard
Energizer
Hummers and I
Bunny.
had to jump in on that one.
Oh,
Hey, Scottzilla.
Didn't want to
what's
miss
up?
out.
Axel Twister RC's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Axel Twister, what's up?
RC Bandit 69. What's going on?
Yeah, RC Biker King. I'm working on a car for the Kevin Talbot competition.
Well, you only got till tomorrow. That's why I got a couple ramps that I could set up, but I can't be out here that long.
It's 9:40. Let's just say 9:45.
Thought about setting it up in my damn living room and doing it from my hospital bed.
Yeah.
Nice. Do it right in the bathtub or something.
I
Just
need
keep
more
doing
room.
flips.
I need more room than a bathtub already has.
Yep.
That's it. Just see if you can sand it from there, you know?
Yeah. It's got the 4-way steer on it, the one that I was going to use. So I was going to do some cyclones with that baby.
Nice.
Because that's what it's a freestyle competition, isn't it? So.
Yeah, yeah.
For 2 minutes.
Hey, Island
Hey.
RC Juke, what's up?
I got to head back in, guys. So can you guys hang
Yeah,
out?
yeah, no
do.
problem, Steve. Oh, yeah. No problem.
I should try something. I'm not building an SCX-10 too. I'm building a Tamiya.
Yeah.
I just want to see if Brad's in the chat.
Yeah, lurking around in the background somewhere, you know?
I was surprised that Sean's comments on his last video were just bombarded by him.
I know, because you know what's the funniest thing? Like, he was bombarding my Komodo video. Oh, I wish you wouldn't get rid of the Tamiya. This, and I was winding him up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it to the skate park and sand it. And he's like, no, don't do that. Like, he's like, don't do that. Like, you know, I really wish you either give it to somebody who really wants it and stuff like so. I thought when I put that one up today, he would have been all over it, like so.
Yeah, I thought so too. They're looking for him.
I guilted him into commenting on my video. He went and commented on it that something like, "Oh, I watched it. You know, are you happy? LOL."
I know, because I tortured him last night too. I even told him the last time he watched one of my videos.
Yeah.
Last night. Let's see.
All you says it was funny.
It's always fun to get Brad wound up.
Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, Paul Clancy, what's up?
Newman.
Okay, so RC Biker King, I'm building a vintage Tamiya T101.
Oh.
Yeah, I have nothing against Tamiyas. They're not my cup of tea.
Well, we
Yeah,
all
that's
had
I
different
got that one.
at one
I got
point.
that one in a trade, like but now that I realize that the actual RC 4-wheel drive axles and springs and all fitted, because it's actually a pretty scaled body, and I like how it has the exhausts and everything. So I might just do a
Yeah.
bit of tinkering and make it turn it into an actual crawler.
I think one person
Nice.
just ruined Tamiya for us, though, is the problem.
Yeah, that's it. But that's the only reason I have that one, because I got it in a trade, because I built the TRX4 kit. A guy really wanted the kit, so I got the Tamiya, plus I got an RC 4-wheel drive chassis and transmission and everything from them too. Like,
I was curious what those things sold for. That's why I went and did a little Googling before I commented on your video. That blue's way better than that stock silver.
oh yeah, the stock silver's ugly that it comes with. Like,
It's
Yeah.
not bad, but it's not eye popping either.
yeah, that's I mean, it's just I don't know what it is about it. It's just dull looking, like, you know, just freaking dull looking. Swampers RC, jump into other live stream like I do, bro. What?
Yeah, see Harley's doing 1 at 10, I think.
Oh, he's taking Lewis LP. What's up?
Hey, Lewis.
Just popped in there. Says, what's going on, RC freaks?
At least he's consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out something when I was working on my little crawler course today. I know it's not much, it's just logs, but it's all I have. But I
The
was
log of doom.
sitting there looking at the work I've been doing on the last couple of days, and it dawned on me, everything's straight. I have a bridge, I have a couple of logs, everything's straight. So I started building some stuff that I have to drive around.
You have to
If
make
you
a
were
few
going trailing, you'd be turning and swerving and going around things, but the Gen 8 doesn't turn for very well, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, they don't, even the TRX4s. Not, I'm telling you, like, out of all my rigs, the Komodo, that I don't know, I still can't figure out how they get the turn radius in that thing. That thing could turn nearly on itself.
Yeah, it pitches the tires so. I mean, they got to be at least like 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't figure out how they do it. Like, it'll like turn my Vanquish, it'll like turn like the TRX4s and everything, and I'm like, something not right here. Like this, like the turn radius is crazy on it.
Well, I turned the
Alan's in the
dual
house.
down a little bit because I didn't
What's up,
want
Alan?
it lighting up. What's going on, Alan?
What's going on, guys?
Look, there's some daylight over there.
He's outside.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that guy on?
So Axial Twister said, "Don't just remember, Scott. We all start with just a couple of sticks."
Yeah, it's a good thing I have a lot of sticks.
I started with wood pallets.
What are you
Nice.
stripping that? Are you stripping that UDR completely?
No, I traded it.
Oh, you traded it?
Yeah, so I just not gonna dust off of it.
Particle man.
Yeah, I got rid of mine. I got rid of mine too. They're useless. Like,
Yeah, I traded it for the Axe 3. I call it the Axe 3. The
Oh, yeah.
Axial SCX 10. There's too many 10 again, you know.
yeah, you traded it for one of the threes. I
Yeah.
know that
Nice.
they are actually useless. Like, you know, just,
Yeah,
you can't
and
buy. You
I
can't
can't-
buy
I can't
with
do
them. You can't do anything. Like, you know.
Right. And if I do pick up another one again, I'm picking up the Mojave.
Yeah.
That's if I
No,
decide
I'm
to pick it up.
telling you, if you're going to pick one up, go back and watch RCU next Tuesday. Done a video of the Losi. They call it the real
Right.
X-Mex killer.
Yeah.
That thing took abuse like you would not believe.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Losi.
The Rock Ray.
Yeah.
The Rock Ray or the big Baja Ray?
The Baja Ray.
Yeah, the big Baja.
Baja
Ray.
Ray.
Okay. Because that one's bigger than. That one's even bigger than the Mojave, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that much bigger though. But go and check that video out though. Like the real X-Mex killer. I couldn't believe what that thing done on a skate park.
Hey, I seen that thing in person, but it was just sitting on the counter.
Yeah.
But those tires are like almost like solid, like
Yeah.
rock.
Like if you done a fraction of that with a UDR or the Mojave, you'd be broken minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
launched it over a light pole. Like,
Really?
So he said,
over the
RC
light
next
pole
Tuesday
and
said,
landed, and it kept running. I mean, it
So-
didn't break anything.
yeah, so he said Super Baja Ray at skate park. So type
Okay.
that in, Super Baja Ray at skate park.
Okay.
Or see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, but I was talking to Chris because I was gonna. Chris challenged me to a race against the Mojave, and hands down, he's gonna win because, and plus, on top of everything, he souped it up. Mine's all stock. So
I'll get one of the
"No, I'm gonna
guys.
sell it."
Dust Storm and stuff is asking, Rich, could you just pull up a link to that for RC next Tuesdays? Have you have your computer in front of you there?
Yeah, let me get.
If one of you can just put a link in the. Yeah. All right, Dust Storm. We'll get one of the guys. Will put a link.
Win or lose, you'll still have fun, Alan.
I know it, but there's 4 pinks. So I'd be walking into my own demise.
Yeah,
But
Bob,
anyway, in a way, I came out because I traded it to him, and he already talked to Jidge and bought me the new X3. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm just cleaning it up for him. I don't like giving people stuff that's all freaking hammer-jang and all, you know. I drove it once, so I'm gonna clean it.
I know it looks good. That's the thing about the UDR. It looks good, but it's useless for anything else. Like,
yeah, I think they're gonna put it up against the Mojave. That's what they're gonna do. I think that's why he wanted it.
Oh yeah, he want to do it. The Mojave will kill it. No, so,
Yeah, well,
Mojave's a basher.
JJ
It's
upgraded that thing like
I
crazy.
guess I built there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a link to the video, and yeah, it like in the first
Hey, you
15
guys excuse me
seconds
for a
they
minute.
show it launching over the light pole.
All right, Dust Storm. So Rich just put a link in the chat when it shows up. I guess the chat's a little bit behind, so.
Yeah, I think I've watched that video like 3 or 4 times because it's pretty amazing the abuse that thing took.
I couldn't
And it
believe
just
it. Like, 'cause
kept
my
going.
UDR, yeah, my UDR, you couldn't even turn a corner in it without it bloody rolling. You had to actually they have that stupid stuff to help you meant to steer on the UDR. Like, you have to turn that off on the controller.
Yeah.
Like, that's meant to try and correct your steering.
TSM.
I didn't see that link come up, Rich.
You know,
Mike sounds good, Kagan.
it might not because I'm not a moderator, it might not let me post links.
Oh, you don't have a spanner. You're not a tool, no?
No, not a tool.
Put your thing in there. I'll make you a tool right now.
You're gonna be a
Just put
Now
your
there's
name,
no
type your name
escaping.
in.
Now you're a tool.
be a tool like us.
Yeah, just put a comment in so you can use your name to.
Just say I'm a tool.
Yeah, Kevin Gibbs and propaganda. That's all the UDR is good for. Like, it's all right in a big flat grass field, flying back and forward. But anything other than that, it looks super scaled.
Hey, you're a tool.
But other than that, it's useless. Imagine.
There we go.
There we go. So there, Dust Storm. You see Sticky's RC, just put a link to RC next Tuesday's video. So you click on that, you get it. And if you haven't subscribed to them, subscribe them when you're there as well. How about that for a plug, Jay?
Yeah.
Billy, huh?
I'm not sure how much I want you to jump there.
Sorry.
That's it. Yes, he said all that went wrong in that video was a screw backed out on the axle arm. Things elbow tightened back up in happy days. Yeah, I couldn't believe that video. Was like, holy crap, the abuse that. Especially when it went under the concrete bench.
Yeah.
I thought it was a goner then. Like,
But sorry, guys.
all right, so Alan, just whenever you get a chance, go back and check the chat. Rich, Sticky's RC, just put a link to that video we're talking about with the super
Okay.
battery.
Okay, I'll have to do it after the show because
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get a chance to go back
Yeah.
and check it out, you know.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, Rich.
Welcome. It'll be at the where we at? Somewhere around the 23-minute mark
Okay,
in the chat.
okay. Hey, you know what I've been stuck on for the past 2 days now? Then stupid 1/32nd scale Orlandos.
Oh, damn little indoor freaking thing.
I'm stuck on them like crazy. Like I want to feel like, oh my Lanta, what that looks just Orlando. It just reminds me of like Pepto Bismol or something. I don't know.
I've been
That's crazy.
I've been watching all kinds of that. I think it's SRS.
Oh,
They do all the semi trucks over in Europe.
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen a few of those.
Oh, some of those trucks they're amazing.
Yeah, some of the prices on them though, do you ever check out? It's like if you go on the biggest manufacturer over there in Europe is Scale Art, we call
Yeah.
them. And dude, some of their trucks are like 2,000 and 3,000 euros. It's like,
Yeah.
how the hell are people buying these things out, you know?
RC Moo has a lot of those big trucks.
Yeah,
On
he goes to a lot of the shows like in Nuremberg and all them shows. Like
Yeah.
Germany, like if you go to Germany, that's all there is. Big, huge RC construction sites looking everywhere. Like
There's
Oh,
a few ones. There's a few places that they do strictly all military ones. I watch a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Daniel, I said, yeah, I'm gonna pick up all the Orlandos, just to mess around with and do little movie clips with them because they're so tiny.
you can do a lot of shit in the house with them. Like,
Well, I bought
Axial
me.
Twister. We'll chat to you later. Have a good one,
See you
Nathan.
later, Axel Twister.
See you
Man,
later.
thanks for stopping in.
I bought me one of this. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that big silver thing?
Yeah, an insulation board.
Yes, it's like 2 inches to 2.5 inches thick, and it's huge, like 8 foot. So I'm gonna build me a little course, just like a pro noob RC.
Little for them little 132s.
Yes, because my grandkids are coming over a lot more now too. So I'm picking up a bunch of those axial ones too, and I've seen this X1 from Hobby Plus. Is it Hobby Plus? They're 1/18th, I think. They're little Jeeps. I think they're X1. Yeah, something like that.
Them little things annoy my happiness. It's hard enough to work on. It's hard enough to work on something 1/10. Never
Hey,
mind.
but those
crap that
ones, they come
small.
all complete already.
Yeah. Heather, the rester, you all got one more than Brandon Parker. He is live also. LOL.
Oh, someone named Bearded Picker is
Yeah.
on live, and we got one more person than they do.
Yeah, I
guess.
don't even know who that is. Bearded Picker.
Not sure. Can you
Yeah.
guys hear me with this thing?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you, Steve-O.
All right. So I'm moving around. This damn thing keeps getting plugged.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to fucking constantly flow like it's supposed to.
Hey, Steve-O-D, what's up, buddy?
What
How you
up, Edwin? Looks nice out there right now.
Oh yeah, I finally got a break for some rain, and I said I'm not gonna be cooped up in the garage, so I opened up my little tailgate and just
Hell
started
yeah.
messing around with some stuff, get some fresh air, you know.
Hell yeah.
So, but it's gonna be freezing in the next few days, they said, or rain's coming, I think, too again. I don't know. Either one. How's the weather over there?
It was all right, wasn't it, John? But was it
Yeah,
all
it was
right,
like-
Mike?
It was like 60 today.
Yeah.
It's been
Hey,
friggin'
John, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's been windy as hell here for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, where are you at, Sean? You're next to. Oh, I know where you're at. You're next to Mick.
Yeah, I'm in New York. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm driving my parents up to Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know how that's gonna work out. That's supposed to be in June.
You're not
So
in
we'll see.
Kansas now, Dorothy.
Yeah, but when once I go up to there, spend a couple days, and I'm shooting up to Florida and then Jersey.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, because Mick's right in Jersey, like, so it's right on the. I'm on the New York, New Jersey border, like, so.
So I'll let you know when I start getting on over towards that area. That way we can all meet up. Maybe do like a little crawl or something.
Hell yeah, I'll take you crawling, bro.
Yeah,
I get plenty of rigs behind me.
You
so.
got some sweet spots too.
I know, yeah. So we'll take.
Tony's in the house.
Hey, Tony.
He said, "Look at Ridgeline showing off that still sunny out."
I know.
My
yeah.
bad. I'll
and,
post my garage in a minute.
and California boys, huh?
Damn California weather. Sheesh.
Oh,
Hey.
Tony's trying to get the freestyle challenge video up. Yeah, man, I didn't get to it. I wish I could have got to it, but you know.
Yeah.
things happen.
And Tony's got a few nice monster trucks to choose from.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
Propaganda says they can't even get into 50s there. But he's up in the mountain though.
Yeah, I think he's getting snow right now.
That's not cool.
I'll say he's in Northern California, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up by Reno. I think he's up near enough.
He's in the mountains. Isn't he in the mountains?
Yeah, I think he's outside of Reno or something. I think he's more right on the Nevada, California border or something, isn't he?
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, like yeah.
Article man
right.
says he hoped the virus goes away so we can do some meetups for sure, man.
Yes, yes, that's the plan. 2020.
Tony says he didn't even make it to 2 minutes, not even close.
Yeah, he said he chose the unexpected one, the CEN B50.
Oh, the Sen B50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had to do it with the ground pounder, Tony. And you know, those freestyle axle guards on them things are heavy as shit. I don't know how it would have done. Net Cruiser says, or just do next week's more open challenge.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, because he
Kevin put
said
out
you
another
have to 7 o'clock tomorrow night, but Tony said he doesn't have time tomorrow to work on it. So.
Yeah. You have till 7 p.m. Eastern time Saturday, Net Cruiser said.
All right, so Propaganda said he does his shopping in Reno, so he must be pretty close to Reno.
Yeah.
30 minutes away.
Tahoe, Reno, something like that.
Yeah.
So then he gets to go crawling on the moon rocks over there in Reno.
Yeah, he's right up there by where they do Axial Fest.
Oh, yeah.
So RC next, RC next Tuesday said our 2 minute was boring as F. Had to mash everything together in the end.
See, RC Sparks didn't make it that long on his video.
RC Bisher King said, "Did anybody feel the earthquake? There was just one where I am. Where are you at, RC Bisher King?"
Yeah, no earthquakes in Detroit.
Yeah, not in New York either.
Yeah, I'm in Southern California and I didn't feel anything here yet.
Yeah, Propaganda's 15 minutes from Axial Fest.
That would be pretty freaking awesome right
He
there.
said, yeah, Tahoe.
Plus the Rubicon Trail. It's like right there.
Net Cruiser said he's editing his now just for fun.
Hey, you could take my
Too
spot, Net
many
Cruiser.
rollovers.
You could take my spot.
Basher King's in California.
I would. Barbecue said, "I wish Spicer King could use some excitement."
I'm in social as well.
Oh, so
SoCal as well.
SoCal. All right, because I'm about 60 miles north of Los Angeles, so.
There's Jack. He says he's good day, just passing by. I sent you an invite, Jack.
Hey,
Jack.
Jack.
In case you want to hang out.
So Tony said, "I had a solid SMT 10 that ran. I'll throw it in at the end, but I wanted to show the scale test run I did with the Sen."
Yeah.
Propaganda said I could go to the Axial Fest spot right now, but it's all snow.
Yeah.
You'll never walk alone, Jack, by the way.
Yeah.
Barbecue says, heard they found sharks as far inland as Ohio. Those bull sharks that go up the rivers?
Yeah.
I think they can adapt to fresh water.
Bull sharks can, yeah.
Bull
Yeah.
sharks, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I can't swim and I stay away from the water.
I only swim in
Don't stop.
pools. I don't swim in nothing I can't see my feet in.
You know, that's it.
I have seen a few sharks in my day. We
So
have
Epic RC Production said, "I'll jump in soon as long as Tank ain't there."
Uh-oh.
he got mad at Tank last night.
No.
Oh, really?
Still?
Drop a death bomb at him.
Oh, there's Tony.
That was a Liverpool reference. Yes, really.
Did that actually really happen? I thought it was just a accident slip up thing.
I think he was just fed
Playing
up with
around.
him, picking on him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I'd just jump in really quick and say, since it was just for fun, I just decided to go with, I'd done a test run and I filmed it, and it turned out fun, but I only made it a minute. But I had plans to come out and like line up all my trucks around it like Monster Jam, which I ended up doing. But I toasted in that test run the spur gear on the Sen. But that's what I really wanted to run for the thing. So I think I'm just going to use that anyway. I came back out and set it all up like I was going to at the SMT-10 and did like the full 2 minutes. But I'll put that at the end, and I'll go with the original because I want to show what the Sen can do as like a stock truck, you know?
Yeah.
Does the Jimny Sen have the same spur gear?
Yeah, but I didn't have time, man. Like,
right.
I was going to have, the sun was going quick by the time I got off of work.
Your setup looks cool.
So, and then I had to rearrange it all because of the SMT-10 being put into play. So, and I actually, I could have torn it off of several different cars. I guess I think they're probably the same, but it just was like, in the stress of it all, like I would have probably had a terrible run after stressing doing the build anyway. So,
Yeah, I wish there was a little more time.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, today was the first day I could work on it. So it was like, throw together a track, grab this truck I know is clicking a little bit and see if it'll go. I had the HL 152, but it also handles more like a race truck, and it doesn't have that fun bounce and scale look to it. So I really wanted to go with kind of like the souped up Clodbuster is almost what it feels like. That toy bounce to it, but...
Did you see Mike on V2 Vids? He straightened his shocks on the SMT-10, so it bounced more like a real monster truck.
Yeah, he put them on the axles. That's what he did, is he moved it all, instead of being on the trailing arms,
yeah,
he put it on axle. And so that straightens it up.
He also put limiting straps on too.
Yeah, which, I mean, he needed to do without the...
Way bars.
Way bars, yep.
Hey, RC Froggies, what's up?
It also looked like he may have, I don't know if
Hey,
he did
Tank, welcome in.
lock the diffs or what, but that save he did, I don't know if he'd have been able to do that if the diffs were open and taking power away from what's touching the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with choosing the Sen as well. Is like, there ain't no saving that. Once I roll, it's stuck.
Nice.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Hey, buddy. What did you use for your little SCX 1024 course to build?
It's called plaster cloth.
Oh, okay. I was trying to look for that today.
Yeah, you can get it. I mean, so now, like, you can get it in your hobby shops, any of them that do train stuff and things like that, but you can get it on Amazon too.
Okay.
The cheapest stuff isn't great. So, like, the mid-grade and the higher grade, as far as cost, is better.
Hey, Angry Dave, what's up?
Have you had a chance to test how durable that stuff is?
I've been running it. It's fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely want to put several layers on. So if you do get the cheap stuff, it makes like a good base layer. But
somebody was telling me to use Pastor Paris or something like that, whatever.
That stuff's
Plaster
if
of
you're,
Paris.
if you like that stuff, yeah.
I wanted to get that insulation foam and kind of shape some boxes and stuff and just kind of cover it and then get like a razor blade and kind of shape it up.
Got it.
That cloth would be perfect to finish it off with.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you just use the what I need to get is some of that spray paint that has the texture in it to make it a little grippier. But,
you can buy that in tins now though. You can buy tins where you just roll it on and has the texture.
Yeah.
Just buy
Yeah,
a
I've
tin of
seen
it
that.
and actually roll it on like so.
Yep.
Hey,
Don't
Kirk,
they have
RC,
that
what's up?
texture stuff in a can? Can't
Yeah,
you use that?
but yeah, there is, and then there's actual spray paint that just has like grit in it, like the fake rock stuff.
Oh yeah.
But the other stuff, I don't know. I mean, if it's like the stuff on a ceiling, that stuff just kind of flakes away. So I don't know how well
Oh,
it'll
I
handle
gotcha.
burning out your tires on the plaster stuff.
Yeah, so RC next Tuesday, they said that's basically what we used for the Arrow Hills plaster of Paris.
Yeah.
So they just used like the
You
plaster
need
of
something to lay it out on those the things. So that's where that basically you're doing plaster that's on mesh when you're doing that roll stuff, that plaster cloth.
Okay.
And basically it's just plaster on a mesh. You put in water that makes it malleable again, and then you just kind of mold it together.
Gotcha.
But it helps pull it over things. So you have just like balled up paper that would be a pain to put plaster of Paris on, but that mesh just kind of creates cool shapes over it.
Oh yeah, it's like a
newspaper
metal.
cut up,
Yeah,
like paper mache.
So yeah, it
Hey,
just
Ready,
has like
Set,
paper mache.
RC, what's up?
Yep. So it just gives a cool texture and shape that you don't have when you're looking at it. It looks like a pile of junk on a board. But then you put that stuff on and you're like, man, I'm awesome. Really like,
Arrow,
nah. It's
RC,
all the materials.
RC next Tuesday's Arrow Hills turned out really nice.
It turned out really cool.
Yeah, so he said pour sand into standard paint. It's another way to get grit.
Yeah. People have used grout. I know that's something. Oh, Ready Set RC just said it too. Use grout and added some all-purpose sand to it. Yep.
Any special plans for people this weekend?
Is it what tank?
Any special plan for some people this weekend?
Nice
Not this weekend. Everybody's locked in their house. So.
Okay.
Not to catch the virus.
Quarantine crawling.
Well, you can still go outside your door and have fun in the yard, or just like you're doing outside the garage and tinkering. But at least you're outside getting a breath of fresh air.
I'll probably be going to one of my crawling spots. I can't go to Central Park anymore because they put up big freaking hospital tents, so I'm not allowed in Central Park anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd be going there anyway right now.
Yeah, it's just like us. They're really monitoring the park, so.
Yeah, so I'll have to go to one of my other crawling spots. So.
Yeah, they closed the gates to the lake where I always go, and it's only because they don't want people bringing people are water skiing and swimming at this time of year. I'm like, you guys lost your minds. Get a little virus and you lose your minds.
There's nothing else to do.
I'm standing there and the ranger comes up to me and they're watching, and they're like, man, that's cool. Can I try one? I was like, I should have filmed it, but he started driving and he goes, I said, you guys want us to leave? Because I park on the top and then we hike down. And he said, no, you're good as long as you're not blocking the road.
Sweet.
Kirk's RCs, what's going on, man? I like your background, Tank.
Thank you.
Just bring a fishing pole and say you're fishing. Get a fishing license. Say you're fishing to eat.
We're not allowed to fish here in Virginia.
Oh, really? They shut down for opening day?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to get food?
Grocery
The unsafe way.
Have it delivered.
Yeah.
Go to the store.
Grub DoorDash and spend $40 on one fucking steak and mashed potatoes.
Right.
Oh no, really?
For one meal.
I know it's like crazy. Manhattan's that empty. Like I was thinking of taking, that truck Biker Boy sent around on tour. I was thinking of taking it into Times Square, just ripping it through Times Square or something like. The friggin' place is empty.
Oh, that's where that went.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try one of my secret spots where I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna be around and nobody will see me.
Yeah.
Early tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds sketchy to me.
11 Charlie says hi, bye.
Just wear a jogging outfit
Hey,
and make it look
Javier.
like you're jogging to get caught.
Yeah, we have this storm drain. It runs for miles through town, and it's basically just miles of rock pile.
Oh yeah.
And I've been crawling up and down that thing for months. And
Huh.
2 weeks ago, when they first put the stay-at-home order out, I was down there crawling around, and I came up out of it, and sheriff was driving by, and he just stopped and asked what I was doing, and he saw the car, and I said, "Oh, I'm down there, playing with my
Exercising.
And
Playing with my man.
yeah,
Playing with his toys.
yeah, and he sat
That
there.
doesn't come across right.
He sat there for a couple minutes, and he didn't care. I mean, there's nobody around. It's just it's at best I come across a homeless person every once in a while, but since it's been raining, there's so much water going through there. They really can't stay down there right now because they'll get washed
water
away.
going through the LA River. That like concrete freaking thing. It's never got anything in it.
That's why they do so many movies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bucks RC World. What's up? There was actually a guy from Northern Ireland that actually invented that thing. The guy in Holland. He's actually from Belfast.
Yeah, Mulholland.
Yeah.
He also was responsible for the San Francisco Canyon Dam that burst and flooded out.
That's it. See, some good things come from Belfast.
11 Charlie, I hope you feel better, man.
Yeah,
Get
man.
well.
11 Charlie.
And Bucks RC World, what's going on? I don't know if you heard me because my lost internet connection.
Yeah. What's up, Bucks?
11 Charlie's got till
hope
Monday
you're
to get
feeling
better.
brother.
Yeah, you got till Monday, 11 Charlie, to get better.
Yeah.
If not, just let us know. We'll make the show go
We'll
on.
take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the guys in our local group has a track in his backyard. He has a race going on tonight. We will see if he gets shut down from AC Froggy.
It depends on how cool his neighbors are.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only way is if a neighbor calls on you.
Start seeing random drones flying overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many people are racing and how close they are to each other.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Somebody was flying a drone over my house 2 nights ago, and I shot it down with a 22 pellet gun.
You did? That's not nice. That's not nice.
Well, it was hovering over my house, and I'm like, that's a violation of my privacy.
It's
yeah, but then he's only getting shots of your roof. If he's hovering over your pool, that's another thing.
Well, he came over and he goes, "Hey, you shot my thing down?" I said, "Yeah, you spying on me?" He goes, "No, I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to come apologize."
Because it's actually illegal in California.
All right.
Yeah.
Drones, you can't fly in residential areas.
RC Workbench, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in tonight.
Well, that's because all them silicone people in their backyards.
Silicon or Silicon Valley? Or both?
I forgot which screw goes where. That's not good.
Well, there's a lot of them in the UDR too. You don't want them.
Oh yeah.
UDR's got a ton of screws.
Put any old screw in there, Alan. They all work.
As long as it reads, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I got the stainless steel kit for the UDR, and I have not tackled it because I know what's his name did it. Lewis. Yeah, he did it, and it took him forever.
It was a pain in the ass. I got halfway through it and then just stopped.
Oh, you put stainless steel in yours too?
Yeah. I don't even have mine anymore. I got rid of it. It's the worst truck ever made.
Come on.
It is. It's useless. It's good for nothing when you run. It's only good for running up and down the straight pavement. Like
You don't know how to drive with Basher. You're a dual crawler.
No.
Hey, dual crawler, just like the dual lightsaber, Darth Maul.
Yeah. No, it is. It's just like, I don't know. But even changing the batteries in the UDR though is just a nightmare. It's a disaster. Like they just don't. It's not a user friendly truck. Like,
Oh, you're talking about the tray itself, the
Yeah.
locking and unlocking? Yeah.
It's
I meant
it's for advanced. It's not for novice. It's for advanced.
it's for tracks. It's just
Right.
wanting to be a
There's-
pain in the ass. That's
Stay
what it's
down below
for.
that level 6 advanced
Yeah.
stuff.
And God forbid you can use a battery. It's not Traxxas, like, you know.
I don't know one Traxxas battery.
Yeah, I know, but you have their stupid freaking sizes things. Like it's hard squeezing, even squeezing them.
Well, when I buy the truck,
Squeezing them things in was freaking hard. Even
I look
like,
up the battery tray size, and then I'll shop for batteries for it and know which ones are gonna fit.
Out of everyone I've met, I've never met anyone that has a Traxxas in plugin.
I've got lots of Traxxas.
I know
in
certain
plugins.
people. Yeah, I know several people that do it. Only do Traxxas.
Yeah, I have a lot of Traxxas plugins.
Can't close it up. Okay, forget I ever said anything.
All of mine are Traxxas plugs. All of them.
Well, you guys got to remember, I'm here in Cali. These guys are, yeah.
Hey, I still use Beams plugs.
Yeah, Bucks
was
use
just-
Beans
I was
plugs.
using Beans plugs, but they're too tough for me.
To me, a plug all the way.
To me, a plug. To my plug.
Plus, they're really only ideal up to about 3S.
Yeah.
What is the Deans?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. If I don't use the Traxxas plug, I use the XT60s. No.
That's all I have is XT60s
Yeah.
and XT90s.
Yeah, XT90s. I
It
got
all
on
depends
the-
of voltage you're running through them.
Right.
I have a whole package of XT60s that I was meaning I was going to swap everything over. And then when I started first looking at how many plugs I would have to solder, I was like, you know what? My beans are good for now.
So Scott
So they're
Zella,
using spark ones too.
Bicer Boy said they said you had an earthquake. You think? Did you feel anything? You're muted, Scott.
Oh, somebody
Scott,
jumped
you're
out of
muted.
bed. Cause an earthquake.
Myself.
Yeah.
The other day we were talking and there was supposed to be an earthquake over there in his area, so I was asking him about that. But he says he didn't feel anything, so
No.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, can I say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine for that. That one's allowed.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
No. What are you working on tonight, Tank?
I was about to install a 4-pole VXL into my slash because I blew out the bearing on my 2-pole.
Oh yeah.
So because my slash is pretty old, so it's a 2-pole.
Yeah.
So this is the one that Axiomatic gave to me last year.
Is that the 4-pole Valenian?
Yeah, it is. And I did some research today to make sure it was a 4-pole, and it is. And because they're
Yeah.
both exactly the same, except for the wiring. The
Yeah.
wiring on a 4-pole is black and no lettering, and it's a different type of rubber on the motor itself. So
Yeah, the ends or something are different, aren't they?
the ends are the same.
Something. Yeah, there's something different on it, like so.
Yeah, the cap is a little bit different. I'm about to take it off. I'll take some pictures and I'll post some stuff on Instagram and things like that, just to
Yeah,
remind
'cause that-
people.
Yeah, that's what I have in my slash. I have the 4-pole Valenian.
Yeah.
My slash. It's a
The-
nice motor, like so.
The ESC is different also because the ESC you actually see the caps.
Yeah.
And that's the 4-pole ESC. You can use the other ESC, but it doesn't work. It's kind of glitchy. So if you
Yeah, that's it. I've got the 4-pole ESC and motor. in it as well. Like,
But you can run no problem this ESC, which is a 4-pole ESC with a 2-pole Valenium motor.
yeah.
So
I don't know if they make the 2-pole anymore though, do they?
I don't think so. I know
'cause
mine
it's
is still
old.
running.
Like, so,
I got it in my Stampede and I have it in my Slash 4x4.
yeah, 'cause that's an old motor. Like, so.
Later, RC. See you next Tuesday. See you
All right,
guys.
see you next
See you,
Tuesday. Have a
man.
good one, guys.
I'm actually gonna check out of the live here, guys. I'll be in the chat.
No problem,
All right,
Tony.
Tony.
Have a
Nice
good one.
stopping in.
Hey,
Talk to
I
you
might
later.
jump back
Good
in later.
weekend.
All right.
All right,
See you guys.
Tony.
So Steve, how come you don't use this logo anymore? You just change your mind? You don't use this anymore?
Probably because I don't know how to set it up anymore. I just go right from Zoom to YouTube Live.
Okay.
And
But I remember you making stickers of this a while back, right?
no, I didn't make stickers. I was messing around with ideas for different stickers, but I didn't finalize.
That would be a cool sticker though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's too busy. There's too much stuff going on for it
Yeah.
to be a sticker.
Like an old graffiti wall, you know.
All those
Yeah.
heavy metal bands make logos that you sit 10 minutes looking at and going, I don't know what it says.
Right on.
What's the name of the band? I can't read it.
Just the text. Just the text here is kind of cool, but
That
without the
does look
truck, that's kind of cool. The Steve OD 313.
Yeah.
That part is cool.
Yeah, I
So-
threw the monster truck in just, I don't know.
Yeah, so
Oh.
box RC, that could be the problem. You're running the 4-pole with the 2-pole ESC. So
Yeah.
that could be the reason why you're getting the glitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got that in the SMT10 and it sucks. It's
Oh, yeah?
slow as shit. Yeah.
Wow.
So, John, how's that dragster coming out?
Out today,
Oh.
messing with it, and got it to
Got a
run
load
straight.
got a load of road rice. Show him that nice road rice, John. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It hit around a little today.
I like.
Was-
I
was-
hate painting,
wasn't
but
that
when I do it? I really want to do a good job. That I always remember how much time do I want to spend on something that I'm going to break anyway.
Yeah,
Wasn't that a new body?
it was about 3 days ago.
You're cutting it out last week, weren't you?
so people were asking Steve, well, who made the sticker? And then Buck,
Oh, I did on Photoshop.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
then Buck's World was saying you're crazy. That's just badass. I like that Steve OD.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, he says, yeah, it sucks so bad. It's a 3,800 kV motor and it's maybe 12 miles per hour in the SMT10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's something wrong with that setup.
Yeah, definitely.
But the SMT10 wouldn't be geared for speed. The axles wouldn't be geared for speed, though, would it?
Yeah, but I think it would go more than 12 miles per hour.
That sounds like a Tony question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony would be the right guy to answer that. Like,
I think they give you a 13 to start off with.
yeah.
I was watching Tony build those solid axles. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it
that
was
same
good.
kit to do.
I kept looking at it and thinking of my Technos, and it's like it's kind of different, but they're also solid axles.
Yeah. Okay.
Even the diffs, the spider gears, he only had 2, where I have 4.
Master says he's been meaning to ask, what do I use when I'm painting? Airbrush versus spray can, what paint, stencils, masking, etc. Basically, what do you do? It depends. I have some stencils that I use, but only with when I'm airbrushing, I'll use that. And I use Createx or Wicked paints.
Yeah, and
then
then it
when
depends what you're looking to do as well. Like,
Yeah, when I do spray can, I use Tamiya paints.
Lots of
And-
masking tape. Lots of masking tape.
Yeah, I got the Tamiya masking tape, like the smaller.
Oh yeah, those are nice too for like real straight lines and different things, detailed lines.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do the initial line with that, and then I'll go to the painter's tape.
Right on.
I just used rattle can, and then I did some pre-made masks, pre-cut masks on the Komodo that I got off of Amazon. But yeah, that was just Tamiya rattle can paint.
You can do a lot of
Yeah, you
stuff with
definitely
rattle
want
can.
like sand paint.
What else? What do you other guys use when you're painting?
I use acrylic on hard bodies, like model
Yeah.
paint.
My hard bodies, I use like Rust-Oleum. On my hard bodies, my Lexan bodies, it's normally Tamiya paint or something like, or Tamiya, however you want to pronounce it.
Ridgeline's got the crayon camouflage spray.
Yeah.
I don't know any other color. I'm trying to break out of that habit.
I've used a little bit of the Pactra rattle cans as well. Just when
I would love to learn how to, like, honestly, I would love to learn how to start airbrushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started real quick. I painted the fenders. I painted the fenders on my Wraith just because they were a fixed color and it was a small, so it was not bad. So
Yeah, like
That sounds good to me
airbrush.
as well.
Practice on clear sheets of paper, not paper, but plastic.
yeah.
Right, save some stuff you're gonna throw away, some clamshells or something.
Yeah. I always test my paints on spare Lexan, like
Yeah.
with my backers to see if the blue's gonna come out. How's it gonna look with the white backer? How's it gonna look with the black? How's it gonna look with the silver? And then whatever one I like, then I'll go with that. What do you use, Scott?
I kind of do what you do. I don't do the airbrush though, but I do look on little test pieces. I'll do the different color backings just to see what I like better. I do rattle cans and masking tape on all my paint jobs. But I do to make my carbon fiber. I use those.
Drawer liners?
Yeah, the one that you use in your toolboxes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you a good carbon fiber effect.
Yeah. I do the same paint job all the time, so I pretty much have it down.
And do it with your eyes closed.
What's that one, Scott? The green?
Yeah, the short course trucks and the buggies, they're all the same ones. No wonder. I didn't realize there was a psychological thing to this, but if people think you always have a good looking body that you had all broken everything, they actually think you're fast. So it's a psychological thing when you're on the driver's stand. They think you have the same body for 3 years, and it's like, no, I get one every 6 months.
John, what do you use with that? What'd you use on the Corvette?
Pantarella.
Oh, the Pactra?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is the Pactra good for Lexan?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say the orange is holding up, the white is flaking off.
Oh,
It was put on the same way, so.
okay.
Tank, what do you use?
Usually the Tamiya paint.
Yeah.
But I started airbrushing lately, so I got a compressor and an airbrush. But other than that, it's always been the Tamiya paint before.
Yeah.
Now, where do you get your airbrush paint from, Tank?
Get it online.
You can get it online or even at my
Hobby shop.
local hobby store had some. The one I got is the
Wicked or X.
Yeah, normally anywhere that sells
Fast
rattle
color.
can Tamiya has.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fast
Okay, I
color.
buy those Duratrack paints because they're big cans. They're 4.5 ounces.
Compared to the 3-ounce Tamiya paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
For the testers.
All right.
Happy Lux, how's it going? From Germany. Welcome, welcome.
Germany.
Ah,
Oh, you got his big light out. It's starting to get dark where he is.
I know it. I got my little Craftsman laser beam. But I'm soaking it in. Every bit of sunlight I get, vitamin D.
There you go. Neck Cruiser says Tamiya PS and Spanish rattle cans. That's what he used.
Yeah, I was told. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Bert. Go ahead, Alan.
I was told that you can use like a regular spray paint and then spray what's that, Flex Seal or something like that over it when you paint, and it'll kind of help it stay. I don't know how true that is.
Some people do that. I do the Gorilla Tape instead of the.
I'm gonna try that too.
Yeah.
I remember that paint job you did, Steve. They took your video down for.
Oh, the bloody one. The Gremlin's body for Buck.
That's just not right.
It's just not right.
I mean, not the paint job, but that they took the video down. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Oh, they took the video down.
It's too gruesome because it looked like people got hit by the car, had blood splatters on it and stuff.
Man, I don't know. I can't stand that crap. It's like they're trying to take away your freedoms now.
Right.
Well, there's
RC
other
work-
paint jobs like that. I mean, somebody, was it you, Tank, that went to someone's shop? They had a truck they were working on. It had a,
TJS
Yeah, Sean,
RPC.
Sean has the truck with a.
Yeah,
There's Barbie
Sean.
doll hands on it.
yeah, it even had handprints on it. That was even
Yeah,
worse.
they didn't say anything bad on mine. I don't think so. The one I put up, because I did videotape his. Let me check real quick. I don't remember them saying anything on mine.
Later, Particle Man.
Later,
See,
Particle Man.
RC Workbench says I screwed up my Power Wagon body yesterday, so I'm gonna have someone else paint it from now on. I'm a much better mechanic than a painter. Laughing out loud.
Don't worry, buddy. I do the same thing.
Yeah,
Best-
Brandon, they took it down, but I had to write them and so I can get it back up. I don't know if they ever put it back up, but I emailed them back because I disagreed with it.
Basher Boy has a dilemma.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Gabriel?
Second thoughts on a new Basher. Dilemmas between the Losi Tenacity and the Armored Granite 4S. Whew. Yeah, that.
There isn't a Granite 4S. There's a 3S. There's a Granite 3S, but there's not a Granite 4S. There's an Outcast 4S and a Creighton 4S. And then it goes to the 6S lineup.
I heard some people say it'd be cool if they made a 4S granite.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of boys just upgraded the 4S in there.
I think it's the same chassis as the Outcast 4S, as the Granite, the short wheelbase like that. And then the Creighton 4S is the same as like the Big Rock 3S that I got, and the Senton, that longer, a little bit longer chassis. Hey, Wayne Kibler's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Wayne.
Oh, Bash Boy says, sorry, Outcast 4S.
I do like that tenacity.
I know. I was gonna say I don't own any low C's. I own a bunch of other ones. So, damn it.
Yeah, I think Tony has one of the tenacity pros.
The Losi DBL. Tony, I think Tony's got the DBL, doesn't he? So Tony said, I wish you would, RC Basher Boy.
What was that SMT? Somebody had? What was that SMT question? Since Tony's back, maybe he can answer it now.
Oh, from earlier.
So Buck was only getting 12 mile an hour out of his SMT with a Valenian motor in it or something.
We have on MESC, and he had a different type of motor. I forget. He was wondering about the gearing, though.
Oh, that's not good. I got an extra screw.
Yeah, so Buck's World, if you just asked that question about the SMT again, Tony's back in the chat, so he'll answer that for you.
He's using a Ghoul RC with an old version ESC, and it's glitchy as F.
Wait, he's using a Ghoul RC?
Yeah, Ghoul RC motor with a Traxxas ESC.
Yeah, no, that's no go. I know somebody who did the same thing, and I changed it out for him, and it's a lot better. Get rid of that Ghoul RC.
I didn't even know what Ghoul RC is. So.
It's a motor.
It's a cheap brushless motor.
Yeah, you get on what
Amazon.
Tony said get a 17 tooth pinion for it.
Yeah, Net Cruiser had both the Outcast 4S and the low C. Instead, he sold the Outcast.
I've heard that low C handle's really nice.
Yeah, it looks like it does.
I'm gonna miss this UDR.
It's all cleaned up and shiny now.
When was the last time you run it?
I don't remember.
There you go then. There you go.
Are you selling it? That's why you're cleaning it?
He just traded it for.
I traded it to Chris from Highway 1, and he bought me the new AX3. Well, I call it the AX3, but it's XCS 10.3.
Okay. Cool.
I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna run it. They're actually gonna do a run up against the Mojave. Well, they call it the Mojave, but the Mojave. I'd like to see that.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, no, I really like it. I really didn't want to get rid of the UDR, even though I don't drive it as much, or hardly ever drive it. Or actually, I only drove it once. Let's just put it that way. But I want that axial. I want it so bad I can taste it. Taste the gear oil. Sheesh. So I lucked out today. Today was a good day for me.
You didn't have to use your AK, so today was a good day. Huh?
Yeah.
Small ice cube.
Yeah.
Steve-O knows that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve. Hey guys, I'm gonna jump up real quick. Take care of my Summerfest, and I'll jump right back on.
No problem, man.
All right.
A bit.
Well, I got some cash money here. They're Canadian money though.
That looks like freaking
Monopoly
Monopoly.
money, Frank.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's Canadian money. I just sold an RC. That's why.
You sold your one of your.
What'd you sell?
vehicles?
I sold a 34 Ford truck.
What?
Oh, you did, yeah?
No, I did not. I did not. I sold a mini Revo I had, the second one I had.
Not the Rat Rod one.
No, just a mini Revo.
Does your money the same as the English? Because it looks identical. Does it have the Braille and all on it too?
Yes, it does have the Braille.
Yeah.
Yeah, on top it does have the Braille on top. And it's got a little hologram.
Yeah, it's the exact same as the English sterling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a $50 bill. They're red.
Pink.
No, it's red. It's probably the camera kind of changes the color.
Oh. Plastic money, wash it, John says.
Just
Yeah.
don't dry it.
So a two-pole Traxxas Millennium has Traxxas written on the wire.
Hold on, let me blow this up a little bit. Okay.
So there's Traxxas written on the wire, but the new one, the 4-pole, has this. It looks like a little Kevlar, but it's more plastic. But it's not. It's the same thing, and it's a little bit skinnier. The cap is a little bit skinnier, but both cans are pretty much the same.
I thought one had screws up top and one didn't or something.
No, that's the old one, the very old one, the one before this can. It was actually you could open up the front and the back, but this one you can only open up the back. So that's
okay.
a 2-pole, and this is a 4-pole, and the only way to see the difference is on the cable and the cap a little bit.
The Dust Storm said, Steve, or if you don't pull the crate and it ass out soon, he's going to have to make you an offer for it. Barbecue said that $50 is $12.95 American.
That can't be right, is it?
No,
Oh,
I don't think the exchange rate's
not
quite
yet.
that bad, but
Yeah, bad, but it's bad.
Yeah.
it used to be pretty damn close. When we would go to Canada, we'd have to go to exchange our money right outside the tunnel, and you'd get a little bit more money than you would with your American money.
Tonight on the news, they were showing how much it is. It's about 70 cents per dollar.
yeah.
So for you guys to get $100 Canadian, you would spend $70 US.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds all right.
It's good for Americans going. It's the same as like when British people come to America, it's good for them. But when I go back to like England and Ireland, fucking kills me.
Yeah.
How much is your dollar menu up in Canada? Like $1.33 or something?
The dollar what?
Your dollar
Like,
menu,
yeah, dollar
McDonald's.
menu at McDonald's or Burger King.
I don't know. I don't even know if we have a dollar menu.
Ours are disappearing quickly too.
Oh yeah.
Value of the dollar, value of all money going down.
Yeah. About time all money went down anyway.
Well, as minimum wage goes up, the price of everything goes up too.
Yeah, but the minimum wage is stupid because they put the minimum wage up to $15, which means they get in a higher tax bracket, which by the time they pay the taxes ends up they're only earning $7.50 an hour.
Yeah, it knocks them
So
back
they're actually losing 50 cents an hour
Yeah.
from when they were staying under $8 an hour. So figure that one out. Uncle Sam's just like Uncle Sam has it well figured out.
Oh yeah.
Well,
More taxes out of them.
they tried it in Washington State, and I think around the Seattle area. And what they found out was that businesses started laying people off and shrinking their staff down because they were having to pay twice as much as what they normally did. So they just only used half as many people. So they jacked up the minimum wage, but they also jacked up the unemployment numbers.
Yeah. But it's crazy. Like they put you in different tax brackets.
Yeah.
Tax is a killer. Like I pay 33% tax. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
freaking craziness. Like
Hey, Filthy Co's in the house. What's going on, bud?
yeah, what's up, Filthy Co?
Thanks for stopping in.
My question is, what is gas at for everybody?
For me, it's actually cheap at the minute. For me, it's $2.15.
$2.35 upstate New York.
I think last time I filled up it was $1.78.
Yeah, if I drive into Jersey, it's like $2 in Jersey.
66 cents.
Oh,
Holy crap.
A liter, not a gallon.
Yeah, his is a liter though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just about ready to go below $3 a gallon, which would be the first time in probably 8 or 9 years since it's gotten even worse.
Propaganda says,
But you know the only reason why gas. Do you know the only reason why gas is so cheap right now though? Because fucking nobody can go anywhere.
And there's so much, they have so much excess of it.
Yeah, well, it's just nobody can go anywhere, so who needs gas?
RC Bandit
yeah.
says $1.55. I think we're at like $1.45 here.
Yeah, so when everybody starts driving again, the price of gas will go way up again.
Hazy Froggy says he paid $1.99 today at Costco.
163 out here on the west side of Michigan.
Yeah.
Somebody, RC Bandit 69, 155.
Sam's Club's $1.05 right now.
138 in Australia, Bathurst.
Yeah, but when everybody's allowed to start driving again, they're going to justify the price that's going through the roof because they're saying, "Oh, well, we had to drop it during that time, so now we'll skyrocket it."
Well, yeah, and here in California, they do what they call the summer blend, which is always that just instantly jacks the gas price up 50 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
Oh, any excuse is good for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's summertime. We have the summer blend. So yeah, I think last summer we were up at like $4.70 a gallon.
It's crazy. $4.70 a gallon. Not
Eric's Hobbies. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping in.
Although I can't complain, like, because when I go back home, it's like freaking $11 a gallon, $11.50 a gallon.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to have a truck. Now I have a Mazda.
Yeah.
That V8 was killing me.
But it's crazy. Like trucks are starting to take over. Like Ford no longer makes cars. The only car Ford makes now is a Mustang. Everything else is SUVs and.
Well, Dodge
electric.
also. Dodge is the same thing.
Dodge
Yeah.
stopped
The
making
roads are in
cars
such
too,
poor
yeah.
shape, you drive at your own risk driving anything other than an SUV or a truck.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, so they're forcing you to go with these bigger, more expensive things. Like I'm surprised with Ford though, because like everywhere you look, you see a Ford Focus, a Ford Fusion, a Ford Fiesta. Like everywhere you look, now they're doing away with all of them. The only one they're still making is the Mustang.
Yeah.
Mustang SUV, Elon Musk.
Dude, did you see that? Did you see that Mustang SUV? It is the ugliest looking thing ever, man. It's like the designer of that should be taken in the back and beat. Like
I have to wonder who at Ford, somebody had to approve that.
Well, that's the worst
Well, it's
thing.
a
Yeah.
CUV styling. It's popular right now.
Yeah, somebody looked at that and went, yeah, that's a good idea.
I know, yeah, let's do this. America.
Watch, Traxxas is gonna make an RC out of it.
Probably.
Rally car out of it.
Rich will have the different gears ready to go with it.
16S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking car battery. I'm putting car batteries in my next project.
Yeah, he's going to strip down a Tesla and start packing Tesla batteries in his RCs next.
Right.
4000S.
Looks like a Mazda 3.
Oh, you're looking at it?
Yeah. The Mach E. I mean, it looks like a.
Pull it up on the share screen. If you can.
For what's that for? For that ugly Mustang crossover thing?
It looks like a.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like a BMW crossed with like something. It's weird, like.
Looks like
That is not a Mustang.
It has a little Tesla in there too.
I know,
own a
yeah,
Mazda
it's
3.
weird.
That
Like,
looks like a Mazda 3, except
Yeah.
for the grill.
yeah,
Mazda 3.
The pony.
it's so weird looking.
Yeah, I still don't understand how anybody thought that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Kind of the same thing with the Elon Musk's Cybertruck. Like, what? I don't know how many doobies you smoked, buddy, but that that looks like something you use to hold open your door. It's not.
Have you thought about it after the Joe Rogan show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's pretty sick. Ugly.
Yeah, considering that the Model S Tesla had, that's actually a really nice looking car.
They're pretty fast too if you got them.
Yeah, pretty fast on your wallet too.
Later Island
Yeah.
RC Duke.
No, I went to a mall there a few weeks ago because it's the only mall that has a DJI store in it. And I went in like in my work clothes. I like wondering what people were looking at me like, who the fuck let the help in? Like even inside the mall there was a Tesla store and everything inside. I was like, any wonder they're looking at me like I'm the help. Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, I don't. I went to the Tesla store in Santa Monica probably about a year or so ago, and they're nice, but there's a whole bunch of other cars that I would buy if I had $100,000 laying around.
Yeah, totally.
I'd probably take a serious look at getting, one of the new Jags or.
The rear engine Corvette or something would be cool too.
Yeah.
Dust storm down. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us.
Take it easy.
Yeah, heck, I think you can get one of the lower end Ferraris for right around the same price as a Tesla.
It's weird how they have a card for a key. It's like a credit card to get in them. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like
for the
that
key to
black
get into
credit
them.
Card. Yeah.
Yeah, and the door handles are cool. You just wave your hand across the door handle and it pops out.
Yeah.
Still it malfunctions.
Until carjackers figure out how to start stealing them.
Yep.
Because that's only a matter of time. Because they had the chips for the longest time.
Yeah, if you keyless fob to start your car, they're stealing them.
Yeah, they had. You just walk by with a chip, and it scans the chip, bang, in you go.
Yeah.
You'll later, everybody.
I think I did see on either TV or YouTube two guys stealing a Tesla out of someone's driveway.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you ever see that thing they have where you can actually clip it onto the back of the car, and if you follow behind them in a laptop, you can actually hack the computers of the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's too much technology in cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brando's Hobbies. What's going on, man?
Hey, Brando's.
How's everyone dealing with this crazy world? We're hanging in there, man.
Hey, Brandos, how's it going?
One day at a time.
Let's see. Buck says Car Tech did a cool thing showing 3 supercars cheaper than a C8 on Tarbish YouTube channel. Tarbish.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and something else.
They were actually cheaper than a Tesla.
They're not new models. Yeah, they're a couple years old. No, newer than the C8 rear engine Corvette.
Oh. I mean, Corvettes, it's hard to beat a Corvette.
Yeah.
For the amount of money you spend on that car for what you get, they're pretty awesome.
The last ride I had in a Corvette was not very impressive.
That Cruiser says the next iPhone will work as car keys. Yikes.
It's probably not that far wrong,
Yeah.
And you'll really be screwed when you lose your phone.
Yeah.
Even the guy who drives it, maybe because I had my air condition on. It's like, wow. Okay.
What car was it, Scott?
My boss was trying to impress me, and he took me for a ride in his new Corvette. It wasn't impressive at all. I think I've had mini bikes with more power than that Corvette.
Was it automatic?
I don't even remember now. It may have been.
Sometimes, yeah. Kind of make a sports car wimpy, but with automatic. No, I
Filthy
mean, it used to be
Ghost.
that way. Now they're better, but
Filthy Ghost says, I got a great deal on a brushless buggy, Integy IB10 brushless RTR for $97. It's on sale right now and comes with a 3660 3000 kV and 100 amp ESC with the Fly Sky GT3B transmitter.
Wow, $97.
Yeah.
Was it the Integy IB10?
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
IB10.
Yes, 2019 C7 ZR1 is my dream car, Eric Hobby says. Hennessy already twin turbo new vet.
Me, I don't care. As long as it brings me to point A to point B, that's all I care about.
reliable. Yeah.
Didn't you just get a new car lately?
Yeah, because my other one blew up.
What happened to good old Toyota Corolla twin cam? You know?
It says batteries gave out.
Huh.
I'm happy with my good old GMC Sierra. Drinks gas like it's going out of style, but it's big and it's comfortable, and people get out of my way when I tailgate them.
I wonder why.
And it's great to take on long road trips too, because it's so spacious inside.
Yeah, I had a Ford F-150 FX4 4x4. And that thing was comfy. Big old leather seats and
Yeah.
everything powered. It was a good one to take up north.
When I was a kid, my uncle used to have a custom Corvette shop. I remember getting rides in some like 70s Corvettes, and I remember being thrown back into the seat pretty hard.
Turn the air out of the muscle car.
Yeah.
It was so little I could barely see over the door. You know, it was like right at eye height.
Yep. Yeah,
Propaganda says I got a Subaru lesbian model with 165K and it runs well.
I had a Dodge Dakota.
So did I. I had one with the V8 in it.
No.
Yep.
That's what I traded in for my Mazda, matter of fact.
Your Dakota?
Yeah. It had the big motor in it too. What was it, 4.7 or what was it?
318, the 318 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guzzle gas pretty good.
I'd like the truck though. It's a good truck. Radio was a POS.
Some of those smaller V8s, so if you didn't get into them, you could get pretty decent gas mileage, 17 miles a gallon or something.
Did you have the Infinity radio?
Yeah.
I think that's what they came with, Infinity.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the buttons they would give out, I ended up just replacing the whole radio just because I couldn't push, my presets on my radio stations or skipping songs, and the buttons were just dying left and right.
Yep.
Or throw on your old Motley Crue tape.
Right? I had a CD changer under the back seat. It was pretty nice. Loaded up.
You're probably old enough to remember those radios in the car that when you wanted to set the memory, you actually pulled on the button to set the memory, and then you pushed it back in.
Back in.
Yeah.
I remember those. Yeah.
I had friends, I remember going cruising on Saturday nights that had 8 tracks, and it always changed in the middle of the awesome solo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
An 8-track player and the 81 olds. That's the way you set the radio. You pulled out the buttons.
That's what I'm gonna do for my little Toyota. I'm gonna put an 8-track player in it.
There you go. Should
There
be
you
able to
go.
find some.
Take it back to the. No, I'm talking about for my little 110 scale.
That'd be cool.
That's easy to make then.
Huh?
That's easy to make.
CB and
That
an
too,
8-track.
yeah. Huh?
CB radio and an 8-track player.
Yeah.
Styling.
Well, they have that system. What do you call them? RC mod or RC mixed actually the speakers and all the
Yeah.
Bluetooth speakers for
expensive.
RCs.
They're cool, but they're expensive.
Yeah, Mob
Yeah.
Audio.
They are. I couldn't believe that. I got one of the guys had one in USTE. Dude, I could not believe the sound out of that thing. Like when he turned it up on his phone to experiment it to me, the bass in it even was like, what? That's like,
Yeah.
I was
crazy.
watching a couple of those channels where it's all big rigs, you know, like showing
Yeah.
going by, and the one big rig had a closed cab in the back, but the doors like slid open, and there was like a DJ and a band and like lights going everywhere, and it was jamming like loud. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dang it.
Mo had one of, or Moo had one of those the other day in his last video. There was a
Maybe
trailer
that's
that
the
had
video
a
I seen it on.
Yeah. Those chrome gas tanks that they pull are pretty amazing looking too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm off.
Rich.
Have a good weekend, everybody. See you all
Later,
Monday
Rich.
night.
Take care, Rich.
No problem, Rich. Have a good one, brother.
Thank you, Steve-O.
Anytime.
Have a good one, brother.
You
Hey,
too.
you too, brother.
See you later.
Put some camouflage on if you're gonna go crawling in that ditch.
I
Yo,
am a
one.
bush. I am a bush. You don't see me.
Yo, one's in the house. How's it going?
How's it going? Yeah, I went to my wife yesterday, said, babe, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm still in bed. She goes, babe, I need creamer. I said, well, then go get it. No, I need creamer. I said, then go get it or have my son go get it. She goes, you don't understand. You need to go get the creamer. I'm like, what? So I didn't even bother. I got up, put on my little Crocs. I'm still in my PJs. I have my military thermal on. Threw on a hat, some sunglasses, walked into Food Co. Talking about people just stopped and froze. Bro, I almost wanted to go back out and run back in and say, y'all check it out now. I'm here to get some creamer. And if y'all just step aside, no one will get no corona, you hear? Bro, it was epic. I should have videoed it because every aisle I went, people saw me and then moved out of the aisle. It was like parting the Red Sea.
Farting on what?
It was like parting the Red Sea.
Yeah. It was cool. And as soon as I got up to the register, guess what? There was no one at the register. I was like in and out.
Awesome.
So yeah, that was an eventful day. I never do that. That's why.
Good stuff. Easy Froggy says, I've been trying to get a rear cab latch set up for my man truck. Also saw a cool motor cover for it. I got a man truck. I'm trying to think of what he's talking about.
You get that badass Ford that needs to be built, Steve.
You might have that RC 4-wheel drive man truck.
Oh,
Not
different
sure.
one, not the
Yeah, it's like an off-road racing one.
Cool Bon Jovi shirt. Tank says CCXRC.
Bon Jovi. I went to see him live in Montreal. I think we went to see him in Montreal and Ottawa, actually.
It's a way better than your Fortnite shirt.
Dang, listen, I just barely noticed that background Tank has.
Oh yeah.
You guys were talking about it too. See, I'm all out there. My brain's in 50 million ways at once.
And over here, you have Steve O.D. from the 313.
That is freaking tight.
It is
That's
nice,
pretty cool.
isn't it?
Yeah.
3D style.
Yes.
I gotta
That'd be,
fix
that'd
it
be
up a
awesome
little
on
bit.
your one of your trucks, Steve O.D.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it up, take the monster truck off of there and figure something out, make it a little bit smaller.
Nice.
Tie it all together.
Yeah,
Make it a single line or something.
yeah, yeah. Bobby Q says I've been wearing Mike Myers mask. Is that the wrong kind?
Hey, talking about having people run away from you, I think that's the best kind.
That's when you know it's time
Jason
for a
Voorhees,
shower.
Mike Myers.
You might give kids nightmares though, but hey, I'm just saying.
The face masks that I got are from my airbrushing. So it's got like skull bottoms that glow in the dark. It's got like fangs.
Nice.
Like
Oh,
a few
nice.
different kinds. But I haven't went out, so I'm staying in the house, trying to stay in, you know.
Nice. Yep.
You know, all the stores they have. I barely went out yesterday morning to get my wife some creamer. So all the stores they have, I guess they put this plexiglass in front of the cashier register,
Right.
and then the only thing you can touch is the little card reader, right?
Yeah.
And when I was waiting for the lady to give me back my change, I'm watching these people. They are totally not standing in front of the plexiglass. They go speak and put their head on the other side of the plexiglass and talk to the lady, and the lady's like stepping back, like, whoa.
Yeah, what's the point of having it if you're gonna talk around it?
Exactly.
There's a lady here. There's a lady here in Gatineau across the river. She told the cops that she had coronavirus, and I don't know why she told the cops that or where she was. She was probably trying to get away from something. I don't know. But then they actually went through a whole bunch of things, like quarantine everything around her, everything she touched. Like they did a whole bunch of things, and it ended up that she did not have coronavirus. She was just kidding around. Now she's being arrested and she's being trialed. She's going to pay a lot of money and she might even go to jail.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Wow.
We were talking before we went live, and Rich from Sticky said that one of the guys at his work got they test them, you know, and one of them was positive for coronas.
Wow.
So they shut down his work today for the day, made that guy go. RC Voodoo's in the house. What's up, Daniel? I sent you.
Daniel keeps teasing me with this little Orlando. Daniel, you know who you are.
Yeah, you got Alan building these little cars now.
I was watching a vid that, I mean, it was like so cool how that thing is so tiny and it's moving around like a real vehicle. I was like, what the? It's just blowing my mind.
I've been wanting to take my 18th scales out. I haven't done that in a while.
You have 18
I originally
scales?
started building my yeah, I got two of them. Right, Steve-O?
Yeah, two of them. First crawlers, that's what we got them started with.
Yeah, that was the hook right there. That was
hook,
it.
line,
That's
and
all it took.
sinker.
Which ones were they?
They were the
Hobby Plus. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I've been looking at those last night too.
Those are pretty cool, actually. Let me show you one of them. Body's not snapped in place, but
yeah, I was watching that one. What the heck? It's pretty snazzy, huh?
Oh, I spotlighted you and you put it down.
Oh, fired. You're fired.
Looks like the Charisma.
Yeah,
it does, doesn't it? Like,
Axial makes a 10th scale body like that. I really want it.
Oh,
yeah. It has the nice grills and everything on it, other than just the Lexan.
That's the C10. Oh, I forget what year. 60 something, I think. 67, I think.
72 or something. That's what I think it is.
Because I was looking at it last night on Axial and I wanted to pick it up.
Yeah. The only thing about these RCs is I think the Axials do better because they have bigger tires for the scale that they are.
Hmm.
I think these are like 1.5s that are on these. What do the Axial 24s have? Does anybody know?
Those are 1.0.
Oh, really?
Yes. They even make
They
a
look
1.2.
Okay.
Maybe those are 1.2. A little bit bigger than the
Maybe.
24 scale.
The ones on the Axial look big compared to the vehicles. I'm thinking that's why they crawl so well, because they got big months. They got cheater tires, right, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheater tires.
Cheater tires.
That's my RC's in the house. What's up, Ron? He says, I want everyone to take their temp to make sure I'm safe watching this. And then STL Scion RC's in the house. What's going on?
I'm lukewarm, so I'm pretty good.
Geo Stealth R1's in the house. What's going on, Geo?
What's happening, fellas?
We're all a bunch of hot guys here, so be careful.
Hot-headed.
I was like, how the hell is John over your house?
Hey, John. Hey, stay away. Stay away. You got to stay at least. 6
What?
Don't it look like John's over?
That's what I thought for a second. Like he's peeking his head right into the camera.
Yeah, that was weird. I like the color of that car that you got behind you, Frank. That maroon.
Yeah.
almost.
Is
It's
that the
actually
D90?
it's actually a Toyota color. I went to the because that's a hard body from RC 4-wheel drive, and I actually went to a Canadian Tire. It's like Pep Boys for you guys, I guess, car place, and I went and looked at all the car color, the spray can for car color, and I chose a Toyota color to actually paint that Toyota.
Was it Barcelona red or something, is it?
I can't remember what color that was.
I know that's what my old Toyota was, Barcelona red, they called
Okay.
it. So.
Those trucks on the back that have the cages on the back, those are truggies, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't have any bed? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the cage. Where does that come from? Does it come from off-road racing, or what is that? I'm trying to decide on a paint job for mine. And I'm trying to figure out where it actually comes from so I can go in the right direction with it.
Probably like all other stuff where they just found
Probably
something to play with
if you
'cause they're
do
bored.
yeah, if you do one-to-one rock crawling things too, there's a lot of truggies in the one-to-one rock crawling.
Okay.
In the competitions. Like so.
Don't worry, I'll have an answer for you next Friday. I'll do the research. That's my homework.
Gio got pulled back into the hobby. I knew he would. RPM Motors in the house. Yeah, I was in Caps Challenge, but I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't get the chance to make a video. But I will be watching and voting for the guys. Just put down a few Stellas.
Well, one of us should have did the challenge for you and say I'm representing Steve O.D.
Yeah, that's what I told John, because John was gonna try to do it, but because he got a SMT10.
Okay.
He was thinking about doing it. I'm like, yeah, just take my spot. Somebody. But it has to be by tomorrow. What, 7 Eastern?
Is it tomorrow or Sunday?
Saturday.
7 o'clock tomorrow night or something.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's midnight their time.
Yeah.
And maybe you could come over at my house. We stay 6 feet apart and we do a double Monster Jam challenge. And then you can put on your website, on your YouTube for Steve O'D's. I got some cars we can crush.
Yeah.
What are the details on that monster challenge?
Just I think you get one hand of God.
Yeah.
You get 2 minutes, and you just got to run it for 2 minutes or until you flip for the second time, and then your time ends there.
There's a course side as well, right?
It's gotta be
Yeah,
solid
it's like
axle.
small,
solid
small
axle.
course, and it's got to be solid axle.
Actually,
I
John
see.
has a garage. His garage would be perfect for that.
Yeah. Hey, when you guys get it done before the time, I'll tell them
Saturday,
that's my
right?
entry.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I wish he would have gave a little bit more time because it was only like, I don't know, maybe
A week.
five
5
days
days.
once
Yeah.
I seen the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio's been spending some more money. He was supposed to be getting out of the hobby, and now he bought the new Max, and he bought a Limitless. I forget
Lots of
what
hop
else.
ups.
Yeah, a bunch of hop ups for the UDR too.
Well, RC
Man,
Workbench, he was in the chat earlier. He's got a couple of new nice vehicles as well. Those Axials,
Who?
the Capra, and the SCX3.
No, who was that? Who are you talking about?
RC Workbench.
Oh, okay. He's still in there. He's right there.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah, he says we never thought we would enjoy crawling at all either. Now we have 6 of them, laughing out loud.
Oh yeah.
now if I get the Capra, it has no electronics, right?
Um,
They have RTR as well.
well, yeah, if you get the kit, no electronics. That's what I got. If you get the RTR, comes with some electronics.
Yeah, I always get the kit.
You know, I keep telling everybody that I found the crawling very relaxing, so I find myself doing it a lot because it's easy to just take a car out and run it for a little while. But it's also kind of like golf because you get an obstacle you think should be easy, and you keep going, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I get over this thing? So I have those golf moments occasionally when I'm trying to be out there relaxing.
Grab a stick, grab a stick and break it over your knee.
Happy
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore going, huh? Golf is nice and relaxing, Scott.
I don't like golf. I got a huge slice.
Just
I went golfing one time.
Just stand in the opposite direction.
I tried, and then it sliced the other way.
Oh shit, you're a slicing maniac.
I got
Yeah.
invited to play golf one time, and I remember in every sport I've ever played, it's whatever you do, you try to find a consistency in it, whether it's throwing a bowling ball or throwing a baseball or whatever it is. So when I went golfing with these guys, I decided not to use a bunch of clubs. I just used a 7-iron and a putter. And I beat a couple of guys, and they never invited me back again.
Hurt their pride.
I was already shopping for golf clubs and everything. Like, well, fuck these assholes.
Can you imagine you'd be golfing right now, Scott, instead of crawling?
I had my knickers on and a little.
Golfing just got too expensive. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I can't get around here under $100. Like, it's fucking crazy.
What are you working on there, Sean?
Just the windows for the Bronco.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I've been missing a lot of the chat. Like, so I'm just gluing in the windows and that hard body Bronco.
Do you ever do the razor blade where you just pop it and it comes out?
Yeah, but it's all the way. It's on one big sheet, so you have to go all the way around. Like, so.
Yeah.
I know if they had to put a separation in it, you just do the utility knife and then just pop it out. Like, but
yeah,
they made it awkward.
I'm getting better at that.
Yeah.
Sometimes that razor blade has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're going like this, and all of a sudden it goes.
You would think so. You think so, wouldn't you? Look.
Oh.
Cut yourself already?
Yeah.
Hey, I'd rather get cut, but honestly, I'd rather get cut by the razor blade than with my MIP.
Oh yeah, how did that happen? How did that heal?
I was holding the wheel like this, and I was pushing really hard to take that bolt out because I didn't want to drill it. And I guess I was bending it. I didn't realize I was bending it, and it just snapped. So it snapped into 3 pieces. That they're saying there might be a piece still in there, and they want to take it out. I said, no, not yet.
Yeah, I remember you saying you did that. How's it feeling? How to heal up?
It hurts. It hurts like heck. I can't touch it. There's no feeling at all in the finger. And when I touch it at the knuckle right here, there's a lot of pain. So they're thinking like I hit the bone too.
Could be worse. Stuff could be my finger.
When I went down this way, it went down this way, and then you could see all the meat, and then it looked like at the very end of the skin, it didn't, but there's a piece where it looks like the very tip of this that it almost wanted to come through the skin on the other side.
I'll tell you what my father told me. If it hurts when you touch it, don't touch it.
Yeah, I know. Try to tell that to my wife when she wants to mess around. Yeesh.
Motocross and RC tracks instead of golf courses, Paul says. I agree.
Yes,
And the reason I got late jumping onto the stream was I just downloaded Supercross the Game 3. So I was setting all that up.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I didn't need to buy that, but I was playing an old version of MX versus ATV, and I just had to get it.
Yeah, I had that game before MX versus ATV.
Who's RC Voodoo arguing with anyway?
I think RC Master and RC Voodoo are having a brawl in the chat.
What over Banggood again? Probably is it?
I'm not sure.
or Banggood and Bang Not So Good, probably.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just let them have it out.
Yeah.
They'll settle down when they get gassed. They'll settle down.
And in this corner.
I used to have gas really bad. Guitar acquisition syndrome. I used to buy guitars all the time.
Oh, Lord.
I've been thinking about weeding out the herd a little bit.
Selling some guitars?
Some of them.
You only got how many? You got like hundreds of them, don't you?
I stopped counting at 45.
Now he's got my crawlers.
I got a few crawlers. I got more guitars than anything. I even forgot how many amps I had. I need to do an inventory on that. I don't have a lot, but I still have more than I think I'm aware of.
You know, get rid of some of them bikes, Scott.
I need to figure out what to do with the motorcycles as well.
Yeah, that's get rid of some of
I don't have the time or the money to do anything with them. My uncle was down here. He's been collecting those bikes as well, and I told him I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, and he didn't make me an offer or anything. So
make me an offer you can't refuse.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got rid of all my bikes. When I bought my third crawler, I got rid of all my bikes and my 2 quads, 3 quads, and my 4 dirt bikes.
Damn, it's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it did, but then I'm kind of glad because the reason why I decided to finally give them up is because I almost killed myself at Pismo Dunes. I hit a berm, well, not a berm, but the top of the dune, and didn't pay attention. It was so bright that the dune looked like all the same. But when I hit the peak and I went to come down, it was almost like straight down. And I was full throttle on the quad. It was a Bombardier 650. And it had nitrous on it. So I was hauling butt.
Bet you your nuts went up into your stomach.
No, I thought I broke half my rib cage.
I'm saying once you looked down and seen it was nothing.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
How am I gonna land this one?
At that moment.
That's the worst part about them. When we were on the dirt bikes all the time, it's making that decision: do I bail or do I try and stick with it? That's the worst decision to make. Like,
whenever you're at that point, it's never a good situation.
Yeah, that's it. 90% of the time, it's bail. Let's see how far away we can get the bike. Like, you know.
And I just got over healing all right from my spine surgery, my neck. And I thought I broke a couple plates.
Oh, that's not good.
So they took me to the hospital. They said it's bruised and they don't see any fractures or anything, but my whole chest part was bruised. My It was bruised bad because I landed on my chest on the handlebars.
Oh. Well, guys, it is 11:30 and my
No way
computer's
already.
yeah,
Really?
been on for a couple hours. So we'll start saying our round robin goodbyes. JMRCs, you want to start us off?
Sure. Good time, good fun. Everybody stay safe. And if you do get outside, try to have some fun with an RC.
Yeah.
Jake from Trail Critter RC.
Thanks for having me, Steve-O. Sorry I wasn't kind of quiet. I was fighting with Lynx all night.
It's all good, buddy.
Why are
Hey.
links so difficult?
Frog, Higgin.
Thanks for having me, Steve-O. Good time chatting with everybody tonight. Good time in the chat. Everybody was going off. Hopefully, nothing too harsh was said tonight.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like it.
We'll get over it.
Yep.
Frank the Tank.
Hey guys, thanks Steve-O for having me, and keep having fun with the RCs, and we'll talk to you all later.
Thanks, Frank. Ridgeline, Alan, STP.
Thanks for having me, buddy. Thank you guys for chatting and just spending time, man. It's always a blessing. I love it. And have fun and just really be kind to each other and just have fun. Thank you.
All right, thanks, man. Scottzilla RC.
Thanks for having me, Steve-O, and we missed you last weekend, so it's good to see you up and about.
Yeah. Sorry.
Have a great weekend.
It's fun. Sean's RC Adventures.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to stop in on a Friday night with Steve O.D. And Steve O.D., thanks very much for having me.
Anytime. And I just want to thank everybody that's up here on the panel with me that hung out, and everybody that's in the chat. And hopefully you guys all stay safe. Don't go quarantine crazy. And we'll see you on the next live later.